я тут взял. Ой, вот дик. Как так? Что-то я не понимаю. Что-то не сходится здесь. Цифры, да, вообще. Длинный кольцевой счет. Почему цифры другие? Что-то я не понимаю. Так. Что там хотел-то? Ну да. Поотправлять. Так. Альон. Самостоятельнее. Самое прикольное, да, ладно. Ух ты. Завтра мне надо идти, завтра. Видишь, на дорогу. Отлично, да, отлично.
Thanks for checking out GuitarTricks.com recently. For a short time, when you sign up, you'll get an awesome discount on an annual subscription.
Attorney General Barr, has the President or anyone at the White House ever asked or suggested that you open an investigation of anyone?
I wouldn't.
Yes or no?
Could you repeat that question?
Wanting a
We've
special
got to get
prosecutor.
the Attorney General to act.
The President or anybody else?
Seems you would remember something like that and be able to tell us.
Yeah, but I'm trying to grapple with the word suggest.
And he's got to act fast. He's got to appoint somebody.
They've not asked me to open an investigation, but...
Perhaps they've suggested.
This is major corruption, and this has to be known about before the election.
I don't know, I wouldn't say suggest.
Hinted?
I don't know.
Inferred? You don't know. Okay.
This has to be done early, so the Attorney General has to act.
Senator Harris, now the Democratic vice presidential nominee, finally gets her to a question she asked the Attorney General more than a year ago.
You know,
Better late than never.
You know, Willie, I'm surrounded. Most of the people that I see every day are voting for Donald Trump. Most of the friends I grew up with are voting for Donald Trump, and it's good talking to them and just saying, so why are you voting for this man? Oh, well, he's a terrible guy. He's a horrible example for my kids. I'd never invite him over to the house. He's despicable. I hate him. I just hate him. But, and then fill in the blank, AOC, or Nancy Pelosi, or Bernie Sanders, or regulations, or tax cuts, or 401ks. And I said, well, we have right now a president of the United States who is demanding that his attorney general arrest the vice president, former vice president of the United States, his chief political competitor. This is something that happened in the former Soviet Union. This is something that happens still in Russia. This is not what soft totalitarian looks like. This is what a full-blown autocracy looks like, at least if you just focus on the actions of the President of the United States.
CNN host Breonna Keeler absolutely demolished a Trump White House official, Brian Morgenstern. And this is over the issue of healthcare. Now, I very rarely do this, but I'm going to show you the entire exchange. There really is no way to edit this down. It was so well done, and it is so rare to see. And really, I mean, Breonna really shouldn't deserve the credit that she's going to get after I play this clip, because this is kind of what you should expect from the media. But because it is so rare, I have to show you this. This is exactly what all media should be doing to the Trump administration, especially on the issue of healthcare.
Consequences of this vacancy on the direction of the country could be huge, because if you fill this vacancy, Obamacare is likely dead. So where is your plan to replace it?
So the president has taken a number of steps in the healthcare space. I would not agree, by the way, with your premise on hypocrisy, but we've gone through that. So I'll move on to your healthcare question. But with respect to Obamacare, the president is committed to protecting pre-existing conditions. He's alluded to his executive actions he can do in that regard. He has also taken a number of steps already on reducing drug prices, on making different types of plans, more affordable plans, available to the American people, like association health plans. He's made telemedicine more available. So he is about reducing costs, expanding access, especially with the measures he's already taken. And he has said in the media in recent weeks that he will have more to say on healthcare as well. But he is 100% committed to protecting pre-existing conditions.
People are already voting. Where is the plan?
He has said, I mean, the people can get a pretty good preview of the way the president views healthcare in this country and on how to expand access and reduce costs, because he's taken a number of steps already. He will take a number of additional steps that
Brian,
he will outline very soon.
listen, that's not that. Let's listen to what he said less than a week ago. This is what he said about having a plan ready.
You've been promising a new health care plan. I interviewed you in June of last year. You said the health care plan would come in 2 weeks. You told Chris Wallace that this summer it would come in 3 weeks. You promised an executive order on pre-existing.
I have it already.
But you've been trying to strike down pre-existing conditions.
I have it already, and it's a much better plan for you.
It's all ready. That was 6 days ago. Where is the plan, Brian?
The president will roll it out when he's ready to do so, but it will focus on expanding access, reducing costs.
Wait, no,
and it's
Brian, it doesn't matter. Where is the plan? We're 6 weeks from the election. He'll roll it out when he's ready. People are already voting. He's been promising this over the summer. He's been promising this for years. He's asking the Supreme Court in a moment that it will get soon to get rid of Obamacare. He has to have something to replace that if he's going to make good on his promises. Where is the plan?
He has already eliminated the individual mandate. He has already lowered prescription drug costs. He has already expanded healthcare options and insurance options. He has already expanded telemedicine. He'll have more to say.
The whole world will be better, of course, if he will be like a man. He will so make crazy about here. Oh, I don't know. Yes, no. No exception.
On the subject very soon. I understand
people with
it's frustrating
pre-existing condition. No, people. Well, there is no plan. These are executive orders. And on the issue of pre-existing conditions, this isn't when the president is talking about a plan. It seems to be that he's talking about a comprehensive plan. People are concerned. You heard this last week from voters. They're concerned about their pre-existing conditions. You're looking at an estimated 12 million people during this COVID pandemic. It becomes increasingly important who may be losing their employer-provided insurance. So where is the plan that they need and that they should have if we listen to what the president has said? Where is the plan?
Well, I appreciate your persistence. You've now asked me the same question a number of times, and I will give you the same answer.
I've gotten the answer no times. I've not actually gotten an answer. That's why I'm asking again, Brian.
Issue a more comprehensive view, but you can, as I've said, you can get a preview already from the many comments that he's made and the many actions he has taken. He is committed to protecting pre-existing conditions. He is committed. He has already lowered costs. He has already expanded access.
When will he release the plan, Brian?
He will release it very soon, Brianna, and he will discuss
he's been
it
promising
with the
very
American
soon,
people,
and he's
he'll be
blown
very
past his own
transparent.
deadlines. Before the election?
He will be very soon. He will be very transparent on this policy as he is with all of his other policies. The American people will never have to guess where President Trump stands on a very important issue.
They will certainly have to guess where he stands on this issue. Let's listen to what he has said over the summer about the timing of his plan.
We're signing a health care plan within 2 weeks, a full and complete health care plan that the Supreme Court decision on DACA gave me the right to do. So we're going to sign an immigration plan, a health care plan, and various other plans. And nobody will have done what I'm doing in the next 4 weeks. I do want to say that we're going to be introducing a tremendous health care plan sometime hopefully prior to the end of the month. It's just about completed now. So over the next 2 weeks, I'll be pursuing a major executive order requiring health insurance companies to cover all pre-existing conditions for all customers. That's a big thing.
I'll ask you again, Brian. The plan is long overdue. Why is the plan not out?
Brianna, it'll be out very soon. I don't know if you expected me to bring it with me here to this interview, but the president will release it on his timeline very soon, and he will focus on
Brian,
reducing
he's not
costs,
releasing.
expanding
Brian,
access.
to be clear, Brian, he put his timeline out there. That's completely false. What you're saying, he's not releasing it on his timeline. He's blown past his timeline. I mean, is there even a plan?
It's his timeline. So there is a plan. He will describe it clearly to the American people. It will reduce costs and expand access and protect pre-existing conditions. And the American people will have a very good look at it, and they'll be very pleased with it.
How is he going to protect pre-existing conditions with an executive order? You know that's not how it works. He can't do that. He's asking
already-
the Supreme Court to get rid of Obamacare, which protects people with pre-existing conditions.
I think some of the best lawyers in the world and in the country have looked at this and helped him with it, and he is very confident that with executive action he'll be able to do that, as he has already publicly
If that were the
stated.
case, Brian, if that were the case, then Presidents Obama and Clinton wouldn't have gone through that rather pleasant process of going to Congress to get pre-existing conditions protected. You can't just do that with an executive order. That's what the experts say. This is something that requires something more.
I think other experts say differently. I'm not here to speak for President Obama or Clinton. I'm here to speak for President Trump. And what his lawyers have looked at, that given the current state of the law, they believe they're on sound footing to do that. So he will do what it takes to protect pre-existing conditions. It would obviously be better.
So about a year ago, almost exactly a year ago, Sam and I did a studio tour. I think it was called like my $30,000 studio, not a flag. I think it was called like my $30,000 studio, not a flex, just a fact. And it was actually our very first video we did together. So a lot's changed. As you can see, if we throw some footage of the last one on here, this doesn't look anything like it used to. So let's go over what a studio for both streaming and full-time YouTube looks like. And by studio, I mean our basement. This is our basement. This room used to be my stream room. My desk was over there, it was this desk, and this was the main room I did almost everything in. We changed it because we got two rooms, and this room is bigger than the other room. The stream would take up like half the room, then what was left wasn't big enough to film, and then the other room over there was too small also to film in, so I was using the big room when I didn't need to use. Anyway, this has become the workshop studio room where I do all my filming, all my projects, any builds that I do. And this is like the build desk, which is really convenient because it's one of these kind of desks. So yeah, whenever you get like those B-roll, like super cool shots, it's always right on this desk. Speaking of B-roll, super cool shots, this is
your new expensive toy.
This is, yeah, one of my latest expensive toys that I love. This is how we get those super cool, super smooth shots. You got a little controller right here. Turn it one way and it slides. You can also set different positions. So like you set it over here, the starting position, memorize it, ending position, memorize it, and hit a button and it goes between the two. Anyway, that's how we get those. So this is the build desk right now. It's a giant mess because we are doing a giant project. I'm liquid cooling my main PC and learning how to do this poorly. And this desk over here is the test bench desk when it's not completely covered in liquid cooling stuff. So we got 1440p monitors so we can test high frame rates and high resolutions, and other monitors so I can have two PCs going on at the same time or can record while I game. And then we got test bench PCs down there.
Got your mess right there.
And you got the mess. This is just a mess room. This is a get stuff done room. This isn't the fun room. This used to be the stream room. That small room was like, we'll move stuff in there when we need to. Anyway, this room can be a mess now because let's go to the stream room. So now, this is about half the size, which is all I needed for streaming. So we moved in here and now this is like a dedicated stream room and it works great. And it's been completely revamped the last couple days. This is the new stream setup. So I just got a brand new uplift desk that has 3 legs.
3?
3 legs. The 2 legs, I'm a tall guy. And when I bring it all the way up, the whole desk would shake. And I got cameras mounted to it and everything. Now it's a little bit more stable when I'm gaming while I'm standing. This is the PC that I'm in the middle of liquid cooling right now, so it's a little bit under construction at the moment.
Can I zoom in on my favorite part?
Your favorite part?
Yeah.
You have a favorite part of my PC?
Yeah, the logo.
So the bottom half is my gaming rig, top half is the streaming rig, but the bottom half is completely torn apart right now. There'll be a new video on that soon when I finish it. You'll see the whole liquid cooling setup. 3 monitors. I can't do with any less than that right now. Middle one's for gaming. It's my 4K 144 hertz monitor. It just came in like this week. And then this is used to be the gaming monitor. It's 1440p, and then we got a 1081. That's
so my life is so no, I'm busy. Just come.
vertical or portrait mode for chat, and this is just the ultimate screen rig that I've found. All right, desktop setup. What's on?
Vous voulez créer vos propres émotes en seulement quelques clics? Choisissez un style de dessin. Personnalisez votre look.
What's on here? So we got.
It's better than schooling plans pedagogy, or maybe the other side, maybe. Who knows? It comes nice. Yeah. What's this? It's okay, it's fine work. Actually, it's not so, oh, the hash work, yeah, it's, no, I don't get, just, what do you think, yeah, you think it's perfect, yeah, perfect work, perfect, yeah. You know, it's dangerous when you think about something you put there, yes. Then you are like Hitler or someone, yeah, perfectly, yeah. Well, I would say that universe allows us to be much more greater than we are now. Yeah. Maybe it's not, how can it be not perfect? I don't know. We are not perfect, yeah, we are not perfect society, we move on, yeah. But I think that universe is much better than we think, yeah. And it's possible to live, to fulfill, yeah, your dream, yeah. Be closer, and get, no. He wants to, yeah. To develop, biological life, mind, your mind. Okay, to survive. Civilization, yeah. It's to survive for much longer, yeah. But we are, yeah. Not bad. Just it. Well, what do you think? Isn't it? No, it's not. So that's why I say that the universe is perfect, and we are not. As a human beings and a society. Oh, are you sure? Yeah, we are moving forward, so yeah. So there's no way to rest. No, understand. For a meteor strike or something, meteor strike. Yeah, no way to be glad. Yeah, understand. Yeah, just little bubbles, like a Soviet Union 20 minutes. Like this, yeah. Bubbles of idyllic. Oh, it's great. Oh, so perfect romantic life. This is so love. Yeah, time goes on. Yeah. So you understand? Yeah. So that's why we are not perfect. Do you agree with this? We can better. And we should better. We are living to do better. We are not perfect. If you think that we are perfect, then you're a bad man. You become a bad guy. Don't you agree? Yeah. Or maybe sick guy. Or maybe the same. Yeah. Yeah. Something like Vader, yeah, Stalin, or Putin, or someone. Maybe not. I mean something. I don't know, evil, something evil, if you think about it perfectly, you understand? Yeah. But anyway, very good job. Yeah. Much better. But there are some moving, forces, so I don't know. So there's no perfectness. Yeah. Really? No sense. Yeah, I told you. Yeah. Okay.
So my stream command.
Because I know kids. I love kids because everybody likes kids. Yeah. Because they're nice, but they are somebody's children, and what are they doing? They little, no, little birds. Yeah. No, think about it. Yeah, understand too. Yeah. It's not about it. I mean, it's something inappropriate. Yeah, you can understand it. Yeah. Because from their mothers, from their houses, they're going somewhere. This is something sick, it's maybe not sick, I understand, yeah, not right, yeah. That's why I don't believe in this, our children, it's so sad, yeah, because, yeah, to the source of life, you said, yeah, maybe. It's just a business, no? It's just a business. YouTube Kids, for example, yeah, a lot of money. Yeah, Pampers selling, yeah, and so on. Perfume, so on. Just, yeah. And pedagogy, yeah. By the way, it's just, yeah. Even if you remove everything, it's just work that you have to do. You have to spoil them to make them appropriate for some. Yeah, you have to make them. Vintage. We don't need education here on this channel. Yeah. 1 or 20 million Russians you have to make them. Yeah. With good thing. Oh, it's so perfect. Oh, you're so kids, you're so perfect, and life is so perfect, and everything is for free, and everything you do, and everything, dream, and so on. Yeah. And inadequate beings, and yeah. Like in the bubbles, and when you are 30 and 40, you understand. I'm in a bubble of but the world is not hellish maybe, but yeah, okay, if you wish. Yeah, but you have to work. Not to rest, but don't be patient and so on. Yeah, for example, the result of all this, I could do much better in this world. Could be much more sensible. I don't know. Much more, maybe Russians like because they understand. Why no. Okay. Yeah. What do you think? Think about it. For me. Thanks.
And center. We got 2 Go XLRs, a full size and a mini, so I can control all the audios, including things like second headsets with the volume knob, things like my guitar being plugged in from the rig. I'll show you that in a sec. And then coming out to my wireless headset, which again, people don't think it's a big deal, but once you go wireless, you just can't go back to wired. And then a KVM. KVM? I'm pretty sure it's a KVM.
It's a KGM.
A KGM? Of course. But I have 2 mice for the 2 different PCs, but I'll use 1 keyboard and just switch back and forth using the KGM. These are the 2 cameras, normal ones. My main one, that's actually the one being used right now right here. The second one is a little bit more narrow, my narrow field of view shot for when I'm gaming. That comes like right behind the monitor. This is where we move the guitar rig to. It's pretty much the same as last time, except for we got 2 brand new little friends here.
Courtesy of someone in the
Courtesy
chat,
of someone dropping them in my P.O. box. By the way, P.O. box address in the link below. But we got, of course, little Tanjiro Chew and little Nezuko Chew. They're my little buds. They hang out with me on stream. This is our giant Eevee that was sent by Frost Coder. He's got a permanent spot on the desk. All right, we got the stream set up. On the other side, this is where I shoot the YouTube videos. So you'll notice in the YouTube channel, you'll always see my stream setup behind me because I got this rig over here. This is another brand new addition to the setup. This is the filming rig that everything's being shot on lately, a Blackmagic 6K. That's how we get the crazy cinematic shots with a 16-35 lens on it. And I just last week threw a speed booster in there, which I know you probably don't know what that is, but if you do, you understand why I'm so excited about it. I had to take apart the camera. That was terrifying. With an NTG 4 Plus microphone from Rode, to get that crisp audio, get that as close to my mouth as you can. Literally, like if I zoom out the camera this much more, you'll see my microphone. I get it as close to my face as I can. And then a big light. And I don't, like a lot of people think ring lights are just for going around a lens. I use it because it's got the widest area of lighting. So even though it's not amazingly well diffused, it's still gonna evenly light my face pretty well. And then I set it off to the side so you get a little bit of that shadowing, slight contouring. Plus this light.
Gotta see those cheekbones.
Gotta see those cheekbones, yeah. And this light behind me is the edge light, it's the fill light for the opposite side of the ring light over there. This is the thing that Kenzie hates. This is
your cable junk.
Yeah, I think at least like once a month you ask me to throw stuff out. And then also once a month you'll ask me if I have something and I'll find it in there.
It's not that often.
I think today was the very first time you asked for something and I went through my cables and I didn't have it, which means I don't have enough cables. Okay, chat. In the comments down below, do you ever toss cables?
You're a hoarder.
You never toss cables.
You
never toss cables.
You're a cable
you don't
junkie.
No, you never toss cables.
You're a cable junkie.
So we've got things from webcams to microphones, hard drives, CPU coolers, USB cables, HDMI cables, capture cards, basically anything I might need for a YouTube video. If I need to pull out a capture card to compare it, I need to pull out a webcam to compare it, or I need to connect things together. This has everything I've ever used, and I end up going back through and using almost everything at least once or twice after I first get it. Another favorite thing about this room is my, what do I call this? My achievement wall? Is that what it is?
Flex wall.
My flex wall? This is my silver play button for hitting 100,000 subs. I got one here. Sam's got a matching one in the UK. And then this is my, people don't know what this is. This is really special to me. This is at TwitchCon. Enough people wanted to meet me that they set up an official meet and greet. And they print off this super nice name tag that goes above you, and then when you're done, they let you take it home and keep it. So this is my little memorabilia from my meet and greet at TwitchCon. That was a lot of fun.
Cute.
That was a big deal. Like, this was last September, still not like anywhere crazy in the numbers, and I went there and there was a line, like my line was packed with people just wanting to meet me.
So cute.
It was really, really cool. If you were one of those people, thank you. That meant the world to me. I also really like these bulbs. We got 4 of them on the walls. They're called LifeX beams. The software is terrible. They cut out. I have to unplug and replug them in almost every single time. But once you get them working, they look really cool.
Today, I'm going to show you how to make custom alerts that are both fun, they're engaging, but most importantly, they're going to help you stand out of the crowd. And we're going to do this for less than $5, so stick around.
And so I use
Kind of
these.
look like lightsabers.
They do. A lot of people ask me how I get the lightsabers on my wall in the background. This is what they're just these modular things. Look, they just come apart in pieces.
That's dope.
So you can set them up however you want, how long you want, get angles. So they do, like, the end product is really cool, but they break a lot. They stop working and you have to reset them. So I use these